Hi guys, welcome back to the Zeze Millz show. Have a very special guest in the building. I feel like I'm drawing all my home people back to me because all the Jamaicans are coming on my show, and I feel like I'm getting co-signed by all the Jamaican. My mum is going to be so proud of me. How are you? Have Teejay in the building. How you doing?
Blessings. Every time it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for
Yeah,
coming.
man.
You seem very softly spoken. I try to gauge people, like as I'm like sitting down with them, and I try to figure out, okay, how am I gonna do this
Yeah.
interview? And you're giving me soft spoken,
Nah, man. It
um,
depends. It depends, man.
but that's what I'm
Trust me.
saying. You're giving soft spoken, but I wouldn't melt in your mouth.
Hmm.
But I know this is not true because I've been in your TikTok and I've seen all of the videos that you've been posting recently.
It's just the simplicity more while, man. But I don't know, once me get in that vibe there.
Then it's
Yeah, I'm the number one bullshit guy, you know?
Oh, is it? Okay, I'm hoping that I want all the bullshit to come out today. That's what I want. I need it. That's what I'm known for as well, I just be saying stuff.
Yeah, man.
I just say
Understand.
stuff straight to the point.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying, ladies, this is what I'm saying. You see the smooth guys like this ones you have to be worried about. You see the smooth guys? You see the smooth guys? That's the ones you'll be thinking, oh my gosh, he's so sweet. He's so calm. He doesn't really say much. And then this is the ones that you have to be very, very worried about. Very
Nah, I'm already taken. So
I know, well,
don't have to worry.
but this is what I'm saying. That's what I mean. That's you're taking because it has to be smooth and thing. Oh, since we're on the topic of taking, you engaged, right?
Yeah.
How's that going? Congratulations.
Yeah, man. It's going great.
How did you know? Because I feel like a lot of men within, especially Caribbean men actually, and then Jamaican men as well, they
Yeah.
always get kind of a bad rep for,
Engagement or-
not settling down,
Yeah.
being a gallus or being out there. It's true. Like
Being a gallus.
that's not, So what made you decide, actually, no, I'm ready to lock in like that?
Well, I mean, life itself, as we grow, I have a daughter and one daughter.
Right.
So I feel like she always, these things are my kids' dream, and from ever since growing up, as a youth growing up, I always tell myself, yo, once me get my girl, like, I'm gonna build her home me want my girl. You feel me? I say, like,
yeah.
we're not gonna ever find that again.
Mhm.
Not gonna ever find someone that come from like 13 years, 14 years, and like break up and find that with somebody else again.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
that's possible.
Mhm.
You feel me? So I always tell myself that when I reach certain age in life, I'm gonna
gonna-
settle down and married to that perfect girl. For me, she's a perfect girl. You feel me? Yeah. So
It's the jungle out here on these streets, by the way.
yeah, man, the street are nice.
It's
No, and them girl, yeah, trust me, them not good neither.
No, wait, let's not. No, do you know what? I think it's a joint effort of it being the jungle out there. I think the men are a little bit. Everyone's doing
No,
their thing.
man a liar, man write the Bible,
Say that again.
Man write the Bible.
Yeah.
And man a liar.
Listen, I'm not good at. You got to break that down for me. I'm so
Men-
bad. I know what you. But what does this mean? Tell me what do you mean by this?
That simply mean the Bible is convincing, right?
Right.
But men write it.
Okay.
So think about how much story a man can put in the Bible where make we really believe this because it a come from 2,000 years ago and like
Okay.
propaganda. That's the first propaganda start spread. You feel me? I'm saying a man write it, so man even make it worse out there in the jungle too.
That's coming from Teejay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that one.
Yeah.
See, this is why I need to go back home. I was saying to Teejay before I started, I haven't been back to Jamaica in a very long time. And so when certain things are said, or like, so I'm just like, say that. And now I feel like I'm not in touch with who I really am. How often do you come to the UK? What do you like most about being here?
I'm always here for festivals like City Splash, O2s by DJ Nate. I work with DJ Nate all the time. So from 2018, I've been coming to
Right.
England networking, putting in the work, you know,
Mm-hmm.
doing shows and everything. And it's a vibe. The food tastes good over here. The Jamaicans them can cook over here.
Okay,
Like,
this is good.
yeah, like the Jamaicans them not really lose them sauce. Some of them.
Okay, where's
Some
your
of them.
go-to here when you come? When you come to the UK, where
Honestly,
what
you
Caribbean
know,
shop
I
you hitting
mean,
up?
people just normally like chef
Okay,
just normally link me and say, yo, TJ, you in the place, I would like to prepare something for you and bring something. The other night we eat food from what's the girl name? My G them still. I still remember them name,
okay,
but
right,
the
right.
other night I ate food from them and it was really good.
Okay,
She actually did great.
so I can never say this word right, but brown stew fish or escovitch
Yeah man,
fish
escoviche anytime.
over it all the time.
All
I
the time.
100%
Fry
agree.
fish with some onion and pepper on the side. Jesus. Woo.
Sweat.
Oh my god, with some Bamiyan festival. No, you make me feel hungry right now.
That's what I can't, and I can't cook all of those home dishes though, because growing up, my
Yeah,
mom didn't really cook that kind of stuff.
yeah,
My gran did, she did
yeah,
that, but my mom wasn't like a. My mom would be like, "Oh, let's have a spaghetti bolognese," and I'm like, "Oh, mom," but
yeah.
my gran would do the
The
oxtail and all
Caribbean
that kind of
cooking.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
I need to learn properly.
trust me.
Can you? Are you? Do you cook?
Yeah, man, good.
I feel again that's Jamaican men are good. You guys
No,
throw it
no
down,
make we cook for you.
huh?
Don't make we cook for you.
This is what I'm saying.
Trust me.
They always say that, on socials. They say once you get a Jamaican man to cook
Yeah,
for
man.
you, then it's
Done it done.
curtains. They said that they'll
They have
feed
a
you.
frame in Jamaica that say woman tie man and stuff like woman would do stuff to keep a man.
Right, right.
Like but we as Jamaican man out here in the world, once we cook for a female, we tie them.
That's
Like
it. We're
it's over.
we're finished.
Done.
See, this is what that I need that, but that's why it's dangerous because you can cook,
Yeah,
and
man.
then you guys be throwing it down in the bedroom as well.
Yeah,
So
man.
it's a double whammy.
We're born with nappy waist. So most kids in 2000 they wear pampas,
Right, right, right.
but we have the nappy waist, so it's kind of wiry, you know. Yeah, because we're 90s kids, 80s kids. You feel me? So the nappy waist kids, the pampas waist kids, them now lose it. Honestly,
That's how they draw you in.
yeah, man.
So because I've always had this discussion. I feel like I can talk to you about this because you're quite X-rated in your lyrics. I love it. I'm all for it.
Yeah, man. We're grown, man.
But are you one of these people X-rated in the lyrics, but then you're gonna be prudish now when we talk about sex and stuff?
Nah, man. We
It's like
discuss.
maybe, but what I'm saying is it the other way around? Because they always try to say women, if you really throw it down in the bed, then you should get up and make the guy a sandwich. But for the Jamaican men, is it they throw it down and they get up and make you a sandwich?
Yeah, man.
So you're gonna you get up and make the sandwich.
Cup of tea.
Yeah, yeah.
Breakfast in bed with a cup of tea. Trust me.
The cup of
Sunny
tea.
side are well done eggs.
Oh wow!
Anyone
See?
you need. I can give you American breakfast. The pancake, sachets, bacon, egg, hash brown, anything you need.
What are you saying? he said no, not on the thing. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. I can't. Yeah. I always say to them, I think though, really, women shouldn't be getting up to make the breakfast, to make the food, because if the guy did the job that he was supposed to do, why would we be getting up?
Well, I grew with my mom, so honestly, and my mother really teach me like no woman belongs to a man still, but once you find a good woman and once you're happy, like anything will make you happy, I feel me, I say,
Mm-hmm.
me naturally like cook for myself.
Right. Okay.
Feel me? Even if my girl don't cook or anything, me will cook. Honestly, I mean, I have a problem with that.
It's not a deal breaker.
Yeah, yeah. It's just we in a relationship
So
and
it's
you wash my clothes them, you keep the place clean, you do all these things. You feel me? I say you carry youths, you do homework, all it. Trust me not even can do a homework. So if I'm supposed to cook some food, that's not a problem. I'll cook some
exactly.
food.
See, this is what you call real masculinity, guys.
Yeah, man.
Not every day doing up. Oh no, that's not for me. Listen, that's what we do. We come together. It's supposed
Real
to be
talk.
a partnership.
True.
So let's talk about your single "Phenomenal."
Yeah.
I do like that song. I do like you have a really nice cadence.
Mhm.
I think one of the performances that I saw of you, and I was just like, oh my gosh, the way you was on the mic, also your movement. I have a
Wife, we
really
don't
thing.
sing for mic still,
What'd you
but
say?
Oh, good.
Oh right, no, no, no. I have a real thing about people that have like a natural flair
Yeah,
about them. You know, the way they move, or the way they have like a presence on the stage, or how
yeah,
they have presence on camera. And I think one of the performances that I saw of you, where I was like, oh my gosh, wow, the way he moves was the
yeah,
front porch one.
yeah.
On the front porch presents. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
man.
about it.
Once it come on to music, I have a lot of charisma for it, you
Yeah,
know?
and I watched, and I honestly, I kid you not, I watched that performance so many times. I even
Yeah,
think when I first saw it, I actually sent it to Wretch, and I was like, Wretch, have you seen this?
yeah.
And he was like, oh my God, this is so cold. No, because I was just like, because we always send each other, especially when it's like Jamaican
Yeah,
artists
man.
and the
Yeah,
flair of
man.
it, like you're
Yeah,
saying.
man. Understand.
Have you always, where did you get that flair from? What music did you grow up on? What was your environment like that gave you that kind of, that
Well,
gave it to you?
honestly, I learned from the greatest because even performing from growing up, I always like practicing my yard in front of my friends and
Right,
everything.
okay.
Like everybody always motivate me,
Mm,
give me that courage because from growing up, I always believe, I always tell myself I'm a star.
right.
I always tell myself I'm an entertainer. I'm gonna entertain people.
Mm, mm, mm.
So I always watch artists like Bounty Killer, Beanie Man. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm always like a Beanie Man fan when it comes on to performance,
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on the
yeah.
stage. You feel me? And then growing up, just add my style and flair to everything
Mm-hmm.
because I've been doing music from the age of 6.
Yeah.
So like 2013 now is when I officially started like professionally.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I have to learn craft, build my own style, build everything. And I always tell myself that I just want to be a standout artist that people can always remember.
Right.
You know, so anything once it come on to music, I'm always in the mood. I'm always happy
Mm-hmm,
to
mm-hmm.
just deliver
Right.
music.
So when it comes to like the dancing aspect of well, because again, I feel as Jamaican artists, dancing is always very important.
No, no, me can't dance to save my life.
But I saw that yesterday. I saw in your social the other day you was like just felt like doing some dancing.
Again, growing up in Jamaica, like if you can't dance and you're trying to dance, your parents would say, "Boy, you know, see, you have two left foot. You got two knee cup.
Right, right,
You
right.
got two left foot, so that means you can't dance. Don't try that."
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
that's why I really have Gabby Dan with me as the dancer. He created Drift. He's the creator for Drift.
That's amazing.
So everywhere on the road, Gabby Dan is there just to teach people how to do the routine.
So do you guys collaborate together? Do you hear the song and then you're like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, this is how it's gonna work, or
Yeah.
does he like make it easy enough for you to do as well? Because
Honestly, with the dance routines and stuff like even how to call the routine a name or something, that's Gabby Dan job. I can't
amazing.
come up with that.
Wow.
Yeah, because even when I create the song Drift, it wasn't Drift. It was I bet me turn up in there. Nothing was in it. And
Mm.
then Gabby Dan said, yo, say Drift. I said that bad.
Okay.
You get me?
That's so cool. So you started in 2013 and
Yeah.
then you was putting out music.
Yeah.
And then would you say Drift is what definitely changed your life, or would you say
No.
before
I
that
would
it
say
was?
before it was a song called Up Top Boss. Bubble
Right.
your body for the Up Top
Yeah,
Boss.
yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah,
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 that
yeah, yeah.
was a breakout song for me in
Right,
2018.
right.
And then from 2018 till now, I've been dominating, you know?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Been mashing up charts and everything.
Yeah.
After 2018, it was Rags to Riches
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
during pandemic. Then some songs that people really can
Yeah,
listen
yeah,
to,
yeah.
but Drift now changed everything. Mainstream,
Right.
Fortnite, walking through airport, immigration officer now with Teejay. That kind of give me a feeling in Dubai hearing your song. Even when I was in Mexico, the time I was engaging, it was crazy Teejay playing. I was like, yo, them know me there or something. You feel me? It's like
Yeah,
them thing that give me a vibe.
yeah.
Like, yo, you do it, and I still have a lot more to do.
Because also, how does that feel though? Because sometimes I feel that when you have such a standout song like Drift, people,
Look for a next one.
yeah, and they don't almost move on from that one
Yeah,
moment. And it's like, hello, there's other
yeah,
shit that I can do, that I
yeah.
am doing.
Hard.
That's what, yeah, I always find that. And I always think if I was an artist, like, how would I feel? Especially when you have been that person before, if that makes
Yeah,
sense. You was doing it from 2018, and then people
yeah.
are gonna only necessarily, some people might, like you were
Only
saying,
know
only know
Drift.
from that point.
Yeah.
And then it's like, no, I've got a whole catalogue of, how does that feel?
Well, most of the time it doesn't bother me,
Right.
honestly,
Okay.
because every year KFC, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, any one of them, they have to do promotion. You feel me? So people have to get familiar with you. People grow every day, you get new fans. So you have to just go on the road, market yourself. Once you have a good team, I don't think nothing can stop an artist. Once an artist have a good team, because the artist is one. The artist only supposed to sing, make music.
Mm,
That's the artist's job.
yeah.
You have to have a road manager, manager, so advisor. Everybody have to play a part
Yeah.
to take you to the top as an artist.
That's
Is
such a good
one
way to
aim.
put it about a
Yeah,
McDonald's and the KFC, because I think
yeah,
sometimes as creatives, even me as a creative, you're always thinking, oh, you kind of hang on to that image that you had before or
hmm
what people know of you. And then you don't want to reinvent or you don't want to try and do something different. Or you think the people that know you should just know you forever, if that makes sense.
yeah. I understand, but the world is big. I always tell
Hun-
myself that. Like my manager always tell me one thing. Even when I tell her, "Yo, drift a old song, move on from this," she be like, "Teacher, 7 billion people live in the world. Like 1 billion or
yeah,
30 million, 40 million still don't know drift.
that's so
So think
crazy.
about it like that.
Yeah.
Been to places over all over the world, and people know drift, but they don't know the face like that.
Yeah. Yeah, talk about that as well, because obviously the song went so huge, but necessarily people didn't know the person behind it.
Yeah,
What was that like? Was that is it? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What's that
It's a
like?
task. It's a
Because
task.
it must be there must be an element of you can go out and still be able to be not.
Certain places.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Certain
Certain
places.
places,
Yeah,
but not now, definitely
yeah.
not now. But I mean, in the beginning when it
No,
was.
even now,
Oh,
even now, I
okay,
went to
cool.
places and nobody recognized me.
But
But
how does that feel?
I feel good
Right.
when nobody recognizes me. Sometime,
Mm.
like every artist need a moment for themselves. You know,
Yeah.
most of the times, other places, even when I'm out with my kids, my family, people don't even respect that boundary, that space. Even if you're eating your food, people come, yo, give me a pic right over your food.
And now if you don't, now you're on TikTok and
Yeah,
being
if you
horrible
don't, you hear that,
person.
oh, Teejay is a horrible person.
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like people who tell me some is a horrible person. Like everybody can't just tell me some I'm humble.
Mm-mm.
You feel me? I need to see who is with me from
Mm.
who can't even come and say, yo, bro, I think you should deal with it better. So I can say, all right, you're
Yeah.
right. You get me? So
Mm-hmm.
some people need to get that move, man. Yeah.
Like you're not welcome around here. You can't sit with us.
Yeah,
And
man. Like, not right now.
not. So you got signed to Warner, right?
Yeah.
And at the time they were saying it was like one of the biggest deals in history for a dancehall artist.
Yeah.
Congratulations for
Yeah, my respect on that. Big
for
up
that.
Warner, same way.
How does what's the difference between being like an independent, being on a label? How does that work with your creativity, not with your creativity, the freedom, the non-freedom? Because I know there's pros and cons.
Yeah.
Nowadays I don't think there's a pro or a con
I
either way, if that makes sense. I remember back in the day, everyone would be like, you need to be independent, or
yeah.
it'd be like, you need to be on a label. And now I think it's whatever suits the artist,
I
I would say.
think if you don't, as I said before, let's say Che is a PR,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Cabidan is a dancer. Then I have a manager. She's the manager,
I'm a manager.
right? And you're the investor. So if we
I'm an
have
investor.
30 million right now, or if we have, let's say, 10 million, 5 million, and we're gonna spend on TJ career, we're gonna market a song.
Mm-hmm.
We already have a PR who knows what to do, a dancer who's gonna go out there, teach everybody the routine, the artist who's supposed to use up him social media. What the label is looking for after that is a next song like that song.
Mm.
You get me? And I think most time the label don't understand that no, it cannot happen again. You cannot
Yeah.
rewrite history like that. Like move on, sing other music, do other music. You feel me? So
Mm.
most of the time, artists feel like, yo, you play with dynamics now. You play with everything now. You get me? I say you try to change the artist, change everything, change the vibe, because we never search for drift. Like, yo, we need a hit song. That just come naturally.
Yeah.
That just come naturally. We don't. We I didn't even know that drift was gonna do this. Honestly,
Mm.
It was a song that's supposed to go in the bin. You feel me? Because I'm not that type of artist.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
as I said, Gabilan was saying, yo, you need to change up the vibe, change up the flair, make people can dance. The younger generation, they're the one who is supporting music now. Old people now support music.
Mm.
So once the younger generation are dance, once them like, yeah, you're good. So if the label are go like come in now and feel like them can change that, like everything I go just crash. That got crumble. So the
Yeah,
artist freedom, everything gone. But if you have somebody from the label now who is a Jamaican or a Caribbean person who responsible for your music, responsible for your career, I think everything would be better.
yeah,
Everything slides smooth because this is the person who knows how to market you, where to put the artist, what room he needs to be in, who he needs to get on collabs with, all these things. But the
mm.
label themselves, if they're not Caribbean, you're not gonna know how to market
Yeah.
dancehall music.
Because that's what happens a lot. I think they come, they see something, and they take it from the environment and then try to put it in another environment, and then try, like you said, try to
Yeah.
replicate it.
But the greatest thing with me though, I got a Warner Chappell deal, which is
R-
a publishing deal.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so even if the label is not doing enough, the publishing is gonna step in and do
Do
what
what it
they're
needs to
supposed to
do.
do.
What do you think about because I had this conversation. I've had this couple conversation a couple times with like Beanie Man and a couple of other people about dancehall and Afrobeats and how, because I would say there's some of your songs have a nice fusion. I would
Yeah,
say of both
Afro. Yeah,
of both of them, but I always think I think Afrobeats is so becoming such a worldwide
music.
thing at the moment, and it's
Yeah,
growing and doing what it needs to do. And I always say, why do we think that dancehall maybe never had or hasn't? It's coming, I think, didn't
yeah.
have.
It was there though.
And then what do you think
Even in the
happened?
2000, Elephant Man,
Yeah, Sean
Sean
Paul.
Paul,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel me? It was there. But I guess I would say lack of communication. The artists them back then to me were more difficult to work with than now.
Okay.
Even though the root kind of spread, because most artists still feel like, oh, we don't need a manager, we can manage ourselves. But to me, I feel like an artist only see right there. A manager see. Why? You get me? So
Yeah.
and even if you have a proper manager who is managing you them time it, most likely people around you will say, oh, she a rob you or him a rob you and so most man, we call it dunce, like
Hmm.
real dunce, not like what Jamal say now. Like real dunce. You feel me?
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
man don't even know how to read. They even know how to do maths
Mm,
or
mm,
anything. They even know how to spell them name. I'm on flight, I can't call name. I'm on flight with artists nowadays and they don't even know how to fill out the immigration form.
yeah.
So just think of it that way. I think that's one of the things that kill music one at a time. Not really kill it because dancehall never really die. All the other genre motivated by dancehall music.
100%.
You
Yeah.
get me? So I think that's one of the things that really give dancehall a little
Mm.
shake. But no, it's getting back there. It's getting back there, honestly.
Yeah, I think so. And I think, like we were saying, the influence that dancehall or even just Jamaica has had on popular culture, on entertainment. Because,
And not only that, when you think about 200 million people in Nigeria alone
well, this is
supporting music. Come
100%.
on.
It is a whole
Come on.
continent
It's a
that is
whole
back. Yeah,
continent. I
100. Yeah.
mean, think about the amount of Africans living in England,
Hmm.
living in
Hmm.
America, all over the world. Support their music.
Do you think, although partly it has to do with some of our music is not family friendly? Like you see, so like even so so
No,
like
you're
so
just
even in the radio, like Burner could be saying a madness, but I will never actually get what Burner's saying because he's done it in a way that sounds so. But we
yeah,
will be like dagger, dagger, dagger,
yeah, man.
bend over, bend over. We can't play that in front of the kids on the
True.
radio. So then there's a. Do you think that is we need to find a balance of it?
But even when you look into it certain way, I feel like we are the problem for that then.
Oh yeah, 100.
Because even if you look at most of the rap song them, like the things some of them really I say like it graphic.
Yeah,
It graphic. It
yeah.
really graphic. And as long as they're not swearing on radio in America that play. it
True.
play.
Yeah.
But we as Jamaican have to change but the lyrics, change everything. You feel what I say?
That's a good point.
Me personally think the government support music,
Mm-hmm.
from Jamaica, but them only support dancehall music when it's election time. So they
Okay.
support the reggae music, support that, support this, but we as the dancehall artists who actually go out there and rep the culture seriously,
Right.
we don't really get that support from the government until when you just say now,
Because they want to get
yeah,
pull in your crowd
yeah.
to.
They
Okay. I
use
get what
your
you say.
music, playing the rally and everything, your vice dub for them, big up the
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
parliament, this, that. But after that you will hear, yo, TJ song might get banned, Ray, this, that. You feel me? I say. So I feel like we own people them killed it more while. Swear to you.
Okay. Okay. Do you know
But
what?
then again, most of the songs are not friendly. Most of them can't left Jamaica.
Do you know what? I've never ever looked at it like that. As in, that's really interesting. So, and I've also never thought about the support, I'm guessing, from
Yeah,
the government when it comes with music. When it comes, I've never looked at it like
yeah,
that. So they will just decide to ban. I guess they do that here sometimes. But if they think it's a bit too vulgar, then they
yeah.
will just
Ban
ban
it.
it and say, okay,
Yeah, no airplay. Yes, that. You only
wow.
have to play it on the internet.
So then you have to, but that's actually, and again, like you said, such a good point about the American music, how as long as there's not swearing, but really it's still the same, the
Yeah,
same thing.
yeah.
Oh, that's very interesting. Good rule. Thanks for that. I love, no, I like it when I speak and then, you know, because sometimes you be talking to people and it's a nice conversation, but I've another talking point for me to be like, okay. I
Yeah, man.
wanted to, since Phenomenal is about having a good time, I thought
Yeah.
I'd play a quick game with you.
Okay.
Would you rather? We got to wrap up soon. Oh, okay. I thought everyone was saying. Okay, would you rather? Would you rather have sex with someone who you hate, but the sex is amazing, or have sex with someone you love, but the sex is terrible?
Channels. Hard question, this, But at the same time, if me love somebody and the sex horrible, I feel like that I gonna make me stray. I feel me, so I go always want go.
What about teach? You can teach someone?
Yeah, but what if her vagina is not good?
Right. Okay.
You can't fix her.
So what?
Not good vagina.
Do you know what I've always wanted to do? What my one wish would be?
Yeah.
Okay, there's loads of one, but one of my one wishes would be if I could just have male part for one day.
What you mean?
I just want to have a penis for one day.
Uma. Why feel that?
No, no.
God never give you that, but lift that alone.
No, but shall I tell you why? Not for
No,
because
me that you want
no, shall I tell you why? Because no, because of what you just said, I
Yeah.
would love to know that feeling. Because
Okay, me
I think it's
understand.
probably one of the greatest feelings in the world.
Yeah, me understand, me understand
That's what
what
I
you're
mean. And
saying.
the way I obviously how it feels for me is not how it feels for a guy, like vice versa. So I just think to myself, like, yeah, I wonder what that feeling feels like.
Yeah, man. Feel good.
I know this is what I'm saying.
Phenomenal.
The fact that that could be a decider, because I
Yes,
don't think women in the room say yay or nay. Would you finish with a guy because the sex is bad? Everything else is good. Like he's an amazing babe. You know how the streets are. Come on,
No,
That's
girl,
what
them
I'm
not finish
saying.
with you, but you what now? You see you man them nowadays, mama. Baggers in. Them all take your little money. I'll be honest with you. They're gonna take your little money. Young man, and you think you're doing something good, but I
You're
say,
like,
God, yeah, please yourself, same way. You feel me? Cause enough man please himself, Enough man every business, like,
it's
me good.
true.
Y'all go home.
Okay, cool. Would you rather be blindfolded or you blindfold the someone? So
Me,
by you be blind. Yeah.
no, me blindfold them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fez. Okay. Would you rather cry every time you climax or have an orgasm every time you cry?
Any one of them right now work, yeah, man. Cause you know there's something that's sweet, you know. You will cry, man.
Have
You
you
will
cried?
cry.
Have you cried before?
Yeah, man, no man make me ball, man.
Yeah, that's what we love. Click
Yeah,
that.
man.
Yes.
No man make me ball, man.
I
Till
want
me
to.
eyelash bend.
Oh my. I've never. Well, I've cried. I've only been made. Someone's only one time has made me cry. But I don't know. I don't think I've ever made anyone else cry.
Yeah.
That's my goal now, to make somebody cry. Okay. Would you rather have a one night stand or a bubble bath with a complete stranger?
At a where?
A one night stand or a bubble bath with a complete stranger?
But what kind of bath?
A bubble bath, like the bath. Yeah,
One night
getting the
stand in a bubble bath.
no, or just a complete stranger off the street. You get in the bath with them, or a complete stranger. You have a one night stand.
That woman, the amount of time we one night stand away on a bedtime table. What a move, man. Not if it can improve.
You said neither.
Yeah, man. It don't really matter to we. We are man. I tell you before, man a liar.
And I lied. That's
Yeah.
my new one. Man, I lied. I might just. That's gonna be my caption right now, forever and ever.
Yeah, man.
Okay, last one. Would you rather never have a good meal again, or never have good sex again?
Me no need a meal.
I hear it.
I need a meal. Me can.
And she
Me
can
me
be.
look so chubby now, ladies, and like a gummy bear. Understand I'm a sweet guy and everything, but me can do without the food.
And also, she can be the meal.
No.
Oh, see,
No.
I knew it.
No.
Why?
No.
What is going on?
Why?
Listen, TJ, 20,
No,
20.
people out there live them life, you know. I've had this conversation before. I'm very I would say what famous, popular in Trinidad.
Okay.
Yeah, every ladies love me in Trinidad. I'm always performing there, and trust me, Trinidadian ladies would just tell me their mind. Honestly, one time I was sitting with a girl and she was saying like, "I would love you to kiss me on my forehead, on my cheek, on my stomach, on my butt." I was like, "Girl, if you ever said that before," because I know these things. You feel me? I say it's like people growing and people have them life. And when me and her reason, she was like, "But other Jamaican artists, they came to Trinidad and they do stuff like this." So I was telling her, like, yeah, people out there, man, at Jamaica. Jamaica, man, them name front. Most of them, me know them. You get what me I
Even
say?
though they try to be online and say they don't.
We know some of them. You get what me I say?
Right.
Big man thing. But
Yeah.
you have people who live them life. I have people who just don't believe in a certain thing. Same way. You get me? And it really wouldn't look great for you have a female sitting talking about, oh, you know that guy, Teejay, the artist guy, just sat on his face last night. Nah, I'm not in that shit. You feel me? Like blood come out of pum pum. Like,
Yeah, but
my God, you feel
yeah,
me?
but also,
All if my woman want her pum pum eat, me get girl to go eat her pum pum.
I hear it.
No, my friend them know me talk plain. You
Yeah,
get
but
what me I
then,
say?
so then, you like oral though?
I like watch girl I do them thing, man.
No, you want oral yourself. You like to receive it, right? Or does your girl not need to do it?
Alright, honestly, we are grown folk. You get me I say so. If you see the sachets and you really want to eat it, you can do what you want to do. I'm not gonna stop you. You feel me? I'm not gonna force you. Like, yo, come do this and rare. Like, you
But
get me? It's
if you
up to
want
you.
to,
I've
okay.
been with girls and they're like, I'm not putting my mouth on that. I don't know where it's been. You get me? I say, and I respect her opinion same way.
I just
Feel
find
me?
it okay, Fairs. I get this is the when men say about the what comes out of the area, the fluids and stuff. I get it, but also sexually, I just think 80% of women do not come via penetration.
See,
80%. That's a lot, That
true.
means bare people are faking it.
Real talk.
Real talk.
I get the fake too, man. Yeah, man, enough girl fake for me bucket in this, but me do the style. I say,
You
it don't
like-
mind me. I say, watch her to the.
So do men know when women are faking it?
Yeah, man. All right. If you don't know what you do, man, me I'll come in your yard and look around in your place, man.
Yeah.
You get me, I say? And I
Yeah.
realize say you have sitting in a one liquor corner and think me no know say I want liquor bullet that there, I want liquor vibrator. Say, yeah man, when we are doing thing man, I used to me draft for that man and put it on your man. You run up and down man. Me do what you go on with. Make me help you out. Cause me not there so whole night but me yeah, nah. And you nah come. Don't stop me on that gabby that. You get that my friend. Draft your rose or your liquor vibrator man, mama.
Sorry.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Complete this mission, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh, sorry. That was one of my questions. I was going to say Jamaican when in the lyrics. I feel like you guys need to be a little bit more romantic, not so.
Oh, man. Me's a different
Can
person,
you
man.
do like nice lyrics like
I'm a different
I
person.
want to
Like
stroke her hair.
one time gone, even if me like you, once we link up, I will hold a vibe. Like I'm a lover guy.
Uh,
I'm a Libra. I'm
okay,
a person of love. You get
okay,
me? I'm a October guy. So ma- I have to make you feel comfortable before we do anything. You have to like me first. You have to feel like you have to infatuated, like you feel like you're in love with me. You
it's
get me? I
giving
say,
toxic, guys. You see that? He
yeah,
said he
like
wants you to be obsessed with
yeah,
him.
man. Before you reach me,
Yeah.
whatever underwear you have on, you might be have to take off that in a car, wet, soak. You get me? I say. So when you carry the liquor pum pum come, all if my body not big like for some boy, you gonna love me naturally because the boy just in bad. You get me? I say. Yeah, man. No, me get my heart broken too many times when I was a younger guy. You know. Love woman, you know. Like once you're pretty, me just fall in love with you. Spend
Oh,
my liquor money for you. I may have a son right now, I'm a 12-year-old. I see him so instead. Boy, fool, I say. Sometimes I look for the baby, I say, watch him. Man can make a man mad him. And him a just 12-year-old. More me have to talk to him, like guide him and thing and tell him say, Jaden, you see how me and your
oh
mother?
look, he's called Jaden.
Jaden, it's
Look.
like how me and your mother come from far and you see we together, you grow and see me and your mother together, find a nice girl. You're not ready for certain things yet. Focus on school. So me talk to him and thing because know how me stay. Trust me. I have a son right now where every time I do DNA film, him look like an ex man, but I film him. You get me I say?
Right.
So I've been through heartbreak, been through everything. One time I even tell myself, say, listen, me I gonna play with every single woman heart. Like to all me I gonna play with you, me we just make a go Bellevue. Me not have nothing good in my intentions. Like the first 2 week we talk, we're good. Then after that, it's just pure lie.
Oh my god.
You feel me? But we grow up now. I get my daughter, and my daughter
Right.
changed my life.
Okay, well, thank God for that because some men will we get no because
So,
you
you
know.
get me? So thanks to my daughter, she changed my
Yeah,
life.
but thank no, I'm saying thank God because you know some men they'll get daughters and still
Yeah,
they have no. But so basically, you got your heart broken, and then you were like, I'm gonna screw over women, which I think this is what's happening in dating. See, this
yeah.
is what is basically happening now. Everyone is kind of walking around with their heart broken, so everyone is
But me
trying
feel me
to.
deserve the heartbroken still. Because
Okay,
me a man we can look into things like me did have even my fiance that we are engaged now, we were together in them time.
okay,
Feel me? And me did step out a road, find a next girl with me like to. Because me feel like me a king, you know, me have two women, me a general, you get me I say? And me I tell any man this, yeah. Me know not a son a girl is a rare, but you see that two women suck me and my brother and the law it alone, we mad with it, you know. You hear me I tell her? So me feel like me feel have two women and them like a thing there and like one of them just never get the attention. Like she never even get like me never even lay down in a bed with with my kid with her or anything like that. I
right,
like so
right.
we can talk about things and reason about life or what's your goal and everything like that. Pillow talk, you know. We never even get to do that stuff. But me feel like yeah, me I give me little money, me do your ear, your nails, you talk to me sometime. I say, well, go and baby, don't give me something in a rare. I feel me, I say, I feel like them thing they could have
I,
work. You get
I
me?
see. What did I say at the beginning of this interview? What did I say? I said you smooth, and you. I could just tell by you was a smooth. And look, this is what I
No,
knew
I've
it.
been
I
a
knew
changed
it.
person since 8 years
No,
now. My
you are
daughter is
changed. You definitely
my
changed, but
daughter is 8 years old,
I know,
so
but I
I've
can
been a
tell
changed
you're
person.
the origin of you,
Yeah,
the
man.
being of you. You're a smooth talker. It's always
Yeah.
the quiet ones that you're just like, "Hi, you all right?" You're like, "Yeah." See that one? You gotta.
There's this pastor, this youth on the internet right now, with just like pastor, and people call him pastor, and him say pastor. I'm all your gal, you see. You see what I say? So simplicity is the best.
Okay. So a lover boy, your lover. So wait, you. So how many kids do you have?
Yet.
8. Wow. One mother. Oh, how many?
Or here if you're a Jamaican man.
Well, thank you. You said it for. I was like, no, because I thought there. I mean, you could have said 7.
Yeah, 8. One of them is not my kid, but is like my fiance's sister, but I've been raising her from she was a baby. I take care of
Wow,
her, send her to school, everything. So I just call her my daughter same way.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so but now you're on the straight and narrow, and are you gonna have? Do you want more kids?
Yeah, I need a twin.
Oh,
2 girl because I only have 1 girl now.
so you wait. So you got 7 boys, one get.
No, I got 5 boy, 6 boy, 1 girl.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
6. That's a lot of boys.
Yeah, man.
That your daughter. Jeez, eesh. Oh gosh. Poor guy that ever starts dating her. That is gonna be
Rough fame.
rough.
Yeah,
That's
man.
like dad and then 6 brothers.
Yeah, man.
Jeez. And she's the youngest. Is she the youngest?
She is like 8. She's 8 right
Okay.
now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's real
she's gonna be
peak.
9 August coming.
Oh wow. So
Yeah.
she's is she
What?
Leo?
Leo.
I'm a Leo.
Yeah, man.
We are Leos we are the best, I would like to say.
And stubborn, right?
Hella stubborn.
Yeah, man.
But we're very stubborn, but we're very loyal.
True.
And we're very loving. Like once we love
Real
you
talk.
or we're in like that's friends,
Genuine.
family, then
Yeah, man.
we're locked in. We're not going anywhere. So you're doing the festivals at the moment, you're touring. What's next? What can we look forward to seeing from you?
Well, you know, I'm a multifaceted person. You can see me in a movie tomorrow, you know.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you was gonna tell me you was in a movie.
No,
I
if me
wouldn't be
not get the lead
surprised.
role, me good. Like any role me play, me cool with it. You feel me?
What would your ideal lead role be?
Me,
Yeah,
a
like
pimp.
a pimp.
Yeah.
Mm,
Or,
nah.
or a Godfather, gangster type of stuff.
Gangster.
Yeah.
Maybe, but also you could be the guy that all the girls don't
Yeah,
like.
man, me smooth,
Like
man.
a nerdy guy.
No, me no want to be a nerd guy.
Oh, okay. But no, but then you have a good arc, like you're the nerd, then all of a sudden
No,
you're
me
at
no
the
want have
talent
no
show.
good art.
No, like you had no, no, I'm saying your storyline. So you come in there and
Yeah.
then no one knows you can even like you're an
True.
artist.
Like Penguin.
Horse penguin.
Don't worry yourself.
So other people know.
You watch Penguin?
Ria,
Fam,
do you
you
watch
live
Penguin?
in London and you don't watch Penguin, fam.
No, Penguin.
No, Gotham, fam.
Gotham. Okay, so what is? Do you know the thing? I don't know what the. I don't know the current.
Nah, fam.
Yeah, and then you go into the school or whatever, and then you do the talent show. Then at first the girls are like, "Oh no, we don't like him," and then
True.
you come out and then you start doing our madders on
Then
the mic.
like girl them around
Then
them.
next thing you know, all of them on you like nothing, and then you turned into like. Then your arc is. Then you turn into the gangster.
Yeah.
You can have it all.
No, we should just hey, listen, don't thief our storyline. Right
Basically,
we should
that's
do that.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
You also I've just noticed that you work a lot with young people as well.
Mm-hmm.
You have you're an ambassador for is it an organization that you the Youth for Excellence?
Yeah, sometimes I don't even remember, man. I mean, all these things, positive things.
Yeah,
you know?
like
But I'm always giving back to the community.
Yeah.
With the Teejay Jones Foundation, I'm always giving back.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I
the youths are the future, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I never had a father when I was growing up, so to give back means a lot to me.
So was that difficult, or did you have like a father figure in your life, or was it just your mum?
It was just mommy, you know.
Right.
Yeah, and we never even get to finish school or anything like that.
Wow.
But it's not like I regret it. That's why I try to make sure my kids get proper education.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, so they can be a better person than me.
Do you ever feel you don't feel like that slowed you down or anything, or that made you
No,
feel conscious of
no,
or
because
anything?
you have people who are willing to learn the same way, you know.
Mm.
So as I grow older, as I travel the world, every time I'm with positive people who are talking about stuff that I want to learn, I just listen, observe, and learn.
And like take it in like a sponge.
Yeah,
I hear it. So I interrupted. You said the film, and then well, you could be doing a film.
yeah.
What else can we look out for?
Just good music,
Hmm.
you know, positive vibes, greatness only for Teejay. Once you talk about Teejay, just look out for greatness only. Anything has to do with success, I'm with that.
And on that note, we are out. Thank you so
Yeah, man.
much. I
Big up.
laughed. I needed that laugh today. Honestly, I did. Thank you. Thank you
Respect,
so
man.
much. Honestly, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, tell your mum, tell your dad. This is quite a saucy one, but you know
Man.
how we go. We out.
Up
Bye.
top.